Hey guys, welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6 in the new expansion, Gathering Storm. We're going to be playing Christina of Sweden. I've gone with King difficulty. I wanted to play on Prince to get a completely level gameplay, but in the first recording starting, I never did see any barbarians, so I went ahead and just scrapped that game, and we'll start on King difficulty. Epic game pace, because just for Civilization 6 overall, epic speed seems to be about the right one to experience all the errors in a more, game-friendly, comfortable way. Continents, standard map size. Now, the guys mentioned that even on 4, it felt as though they weren't getting or experiencing enough of the new events in the game, but I'm just going to leave it at 2 right now and just kind of see how it feels. In advanced setup, I've gone with abundant resources and New World Age, so we'll get more heals out of the game. And I've also added some of the new civs to the game. And I'll catch you guys on the other side of Sean Bean, and we'll take a look at features and abilities. Let's take a look at Sweden's features and abilities. We have Minerva of the North. Buildings with at least 3 great work slots and wonders with at least 2 great work slots are automatically themed when they have all their slots filled. So that's nice. They have kind of an auto balance to it there. She may construct the Queen's Bibliotheque in the government plaza. I'm probably sure that's not pronounced that way. Nobel Prize. Sweden gains 50 diplomatic favor when earning a great person. Sweden receives +1 great engineering points from factories and +1 great science points from universities. Having Sweden in the game adds 3 unique World Congress competitions starting in the industrial era. And of course, we have the introduction of the World Congress. And I am going to kind of be leaning towards a diplomatic victory, so we can try that out. In the game now, we have diplomatic favor, which is what we'll use as, I suppose we use that towards the diplomatic victory, as opposed to gold like we used in Civ 5. We have the Caroline as a unique unit, and there's the Queen's Bibliotheque, probably not even close. A unique building and open air museum. And let's get started. All right, guys, so it looks like we are next to a river, which is good. We have bananas. I don't see any luxury resources in range, but maybe there'll be some nearby. And we got inspiration for foreign trade, having discovered another continent, which is kind of nice to do right off the bat. Arabian Peninsula, okay. So the mountain right there. We'll take it. I'm going to go ahead and settle on spot here. See some diamonds over here. But we'll go ahead and settle right here. That'll give us +1 error score. And just for the moment, let's take a look at the new UI. You can see up here we have Diplomatic Favor, a currency for buying votes. That's going to be for our, of course, the World Congress that's been introduced. So I'm looking forward to that. And we are going to lean towards a diplomatic victory. So we'll kind of see how that works. You can see here we have the new world climate. And it has these different phases in it. And I'll explain what those are a little bit later as we reveal more of the map. So we'll take a look at that as we go along. And over here we see that reports has been moved to this side. Now, as I understand it, we should now have a queue for building in the game. Now, I've not tried it yet, but that's something that we can certainly look into. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just go with animal husbandry to see if we can see horses on the map. Get a slinger. And I guess we can work the food tile for now to grow the city. And we are on Epic Game Pace because I think that it just feels better on Epic for Civ 6. And I did boost it up to King difficulty because playing on Prince, I didn't see any barbarians anywhere near or around our city area. And I kind of like having barbarians to be able to unlock certain things in the game to get those inspiration boosts and such and unlocks. So got some desert. Jade. Some jade. I thought I saw some jade over here. Well, maybe not. Alright, tribal village. And as you can see there's the new names of rivers and certain mountains and or volcanoes. Right over here would be a good place for a city, next to that jade. Alright, so here is Eleanor, Duchess of Aquitaine, Queen Consort of France and England. Yes, you can play her as either England or France. She will have her own unique boost, depending on which one of those you play. So we're probably, I'm thinking our next city, I like the wheat over there. Maybe right here to get the wheat, to get kind of everything in range. We'll have this mountain. We'll be next to the mountain. I'm also going to try for a religion as well in the game. So maybe right here. Yeah, that way we can kind of maybe theme some of our districts together. So right here could be a spot. It may also determine, well, that could also determine what we do based on where she actually is, because it didn't take her long to find us. And speaking of finding, we want to get probably at least 2 scouts out, maybe even get a horseman. I just saw a barbarian scout.
If there are no dogs in heaven.
Right? What if we could take this scout out right here would be nice. Oh, wow. Here's some nice resources over here, or luxury resources. All right, let's go with, oh, horses right here. Excellent. All right, so we'll go with pottery, and as you can see, they added Great Bath to the game. I think this is a much needed item because in the early game we could struggle a bit with housing and amenities. So I think that is a nice addition to the game. Okay, so that scout's running away. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, maybe a city over in this area right here would be nice. So it does look like she's a good ways away. Got cattle, pearls. We could kind of make almost like a canal through these 2 waterways if for no other reason than we could do it. So I kind of like where the slinger is, kind of. Excuse me, guys, it's allergy season. I'm thinking maybe right here. We'll get the diamonds. We'll get the amber. We'll get the pearls eventually. We'll even get horses. We have cattle up here. I think right here would be a nice little spot. Yeah. So let's pick that for our city. Just gonna rest him up for a minute. Oh, look at that. And there's gonna be some additional horses over here. So this might change things a bit. What if we drop it to right here? The diamonds would still eventually be in range, but I think they're kind of closer to our... No. Let's see. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to make it right here. So let's remove that one. And if we know she's over here, we're probably going to want to push this city out first. But all those horses would be really nice. Also will depend on what's like right over in here. I would like to kill that scout with the slinger and get the unlock. We met a city-state? Rapa Nui. And we can build the Moai improvement. You might remember the Moai from Civ 5 also. And we'll get 1 diplomatic favor every turn, which will be nice. And look at all that culture. Now, watch the guys play the press build, and I never saw them complete a game as far as like a diplomatic victory, at least not yet. So I don't know like how a diplomatic victory unfolds. Now, where he's standing and in that area would be another place for a city. Another nice place for a city that I can see. Okay. Get him out of the way. Oh, yeah. This over here. Almost like where he's standing. Or even on this hill right here. But we can think about it a little bit more here as we go along. So some really nice areas for cities. All right, we'll go ahead and just finish up foreign trade. And here's our God King, so we can get our Pantheon and pursue our religion. If I remember correctly, epic speed is 36 for a Pantheon, I think. Or maybe 40. Because it's double, I think, in from standard speed. I don't want to get too far, but I really would have liked to have gotten that, or killed that scout. Did you guys see that little tornado that was over here, a little dust storm? Yeah, I'm going to have to move the scout away because that's a little too dangerous for him. Could maybe come down here with the warrior. Oh boy. Okay, so here we have a barbarian camp right where we want to put our city. So they know where to put up a nice little place to live too. That might not have been a very good idea to do that. Considering they could jump out here and grab the slinger, but we have the protection of the jungle here.
No man ever wetted clay.
Uh-oh, so things are getting a little dangerous here. Let's go ahead and remove that. I'm not sure if I can make a safe enough move to get away from them. They'd have to cross the river, but they could still cross the river. So it looks like I am doomed to lose this scout regardless of the move. But we'll just take the safest one and go there, because that'll put us away from the strongest. And we'll just deal with the weakest guy, but he could take us out. But we can take a hit from him and then scoot this way. Of course, we do have the ability to make tunnels now, which is also kind of a nice new feature in the game. And we'll go ahead and get mining, because hopefully we can get that slinger boost. Okay, good. He's going to go there. Looks like we might have escaped it altogether. We got super lucky. Super lucky. Yep, he moved down here. Wow, we got really lucky. So I'm going to just post up here because I want to get that slinger unlock. And we'll go ahead and get some additional units. I'm not particularly worried about an early war or going to war with this diplomatic victory pursuit. And we're going to want to stay kind of friendly, I think, with the AI. So that took care of that guy. And here's a fissure. A new tile feature in the game as well. And we got a storm event here. Right up there. Violent storm. And I see a city-state up there. Oh, good. Looks like they're going to at least weaken him enough to where we can take him out with the slinger. Alright, so here's Hungary. Matthias. Some of these new civs are incredibly powerful. It was kind of funny watching the guys play the press build because they were able to do some amazing things, and Hungary was one of those that you could get, and then once you become suzerain of a city-state, you can pay to, of course, recruit all of the units, right? And then you can upgrade them for free. And that was just so incredibly powerful to think that you could, you know, take control of those units and then upgrade them for free and attack, you know, neighbors or whomever's in the area. All right, here's Mexico, which is a new city-state for the game. And let's see. So we get regional effects from industrial zone and entertainment complex districts. Can reach 3 tiles farther. And we get diplomatic favor. Typically an orange one is plus to production. They want a trade route. We're probably a little too far for that, but something to consider along the way. A lot of mountains and stuff here. Okay, we got a good portion of this area revealed. So still going to think about where we're going to put that next city. Because we do have Hungary here. We could put it right here, where this barbarian camp is. I think that would be a really good spot. Seems like we're almost allowing the barbarians to dictate where to put our cities. And let's go ahead and just kind of move these guys this way. All right, here's Prevlov. Prevlov was in the game already. This is going to be a war military civ here. You receive +2 per turn in cities for each encampment district. Yeah, so they are a military civ, or a military city-state. And we are the first to meet them, so that's great. So we'll go ahead and get that envoy. Alright, perfect timing on the warrior. And we'll get another slinger. And that'll probably be our units for now. And then we'll get started on those settlers. And I think the first city I'm going to settle is here, because I don't know where Hungary may go. And we still haven't found... Oh, there she is. So we're going to need to get that city... Probably our first city is going to have to go here, because she's already within range, visual range. So we're going to put our first city here. And then second city probably right here. We're just about to get foreign trade. I didn't think about them being right there.
Who deserves
But I
more
think we're going to
credit?
be okay. And we're going to get a boost, so let's go ahead and boost him. We'll move down here so we can take advantage of the tribal village as well. And there's Pachacuti. Well, he is like right next to Hungary. So he's going to be down here somewhere probably. Okay. Let me see something here. There's a little bit of a glitch when it comes to movement. Not sure why, but something the devs will probably clean up in a patch soon. Alright, let's see. I think we will go with writing. Good, they popped them. Nice. So we can go ahead and... Whoops, didn't want to do that, actually, but we can move here. That might end up being a good move in the long run, but that's not what I wanted to do. I'd like to find some ocean, but it doesn't look like we're anywhere near it. Alright, let's go ahead and take him out and get the barbarian camp and perhaps Arascore? No Arascore, we're too far away from our city, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll take that inspiration boost. See, 10 of 12. We'll probably get a little bit easier time with our boost here because we're playing on King. It's been a while since we've played at this low of difficulty, so that does give us a lot of really cool advantages. Especially the ability to build
That's the positive
wonders.
aspect of trade, I suppose.
Alright, do we get the boost to... No, just production. So we can't... We don't have any boost to settlers quite yet. I think I'm going to go ahead and take discipline out and put in survey so that we can level up our scouts. And I'm going to go ahead and move these guys over to that city there. Actually, no, I want to move them here. So let's move that slinger here and move this warrior over here. And here's our next slinger, so we'll just move him here. And there's Brussels. There we go. Your cities get 15% production towards wonders. That is going to come in handy. And unfortunately, we weren't the first ones to meet them, so we don't get an envoy. So I'm going to assume Hungary probably found them first. Alright, so the warrior will get an update next. An upgrade. So we'll go ahead and go with craftsmanship. And let's get our settler going. Because we're going to want to get up. See, she's already growing. She's probably going to be mad when we put a city right there. We're still good. We're out of range of pressure. So we're still good. We do have... Oh, yeah, here. So we can talk about this now. So you can see here, we have this volcanic or volcano icon here to indicate that there's volcanic activity that could affect this tile. Here you see flooding. And those numbers you saw earlier indicate the phase of when these can take effect. But I don't see any of those right now. Normally they're like for flooding. Sometimes you'll see like a 2 or a 3. Or you'll see them along the coast. But we're definitely going to need to get that city down right there ASAP. And we can go ahead and just maybe set these guys up near this city. Well, we're going to need to take out that barbarian camp, aren't we? Yep. Probably going to need both of these guys to do that, so we'll just move them to there. All right, guys, I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this game here. I have to say I'm very much looking forward to bringing you this new expansion. And please consider clicking a like, sharing, and commenting if you like. And, of course, you can share this with those who may be interested in Civilization 6. Turn-based strategy games are some of my favorites, and Civ 6 is definitely one of those. And, of course, you can click on that notification bell so you guys will know when the next release of Civilization 6 comes out, as well as additional content here on the channel. And I will see you guys in the next game.